Oh,
Sticky fingers. Sticky fingers.
What up, dudes? Today we are back with a brand new video. Today I've got the top 5 electric BMX bikes of 2024. And stick around until the end of this video for my bonus bike. It's one of the newest, most exciting e-bikes of 2024. In no particular order, let's start off at number 5 with the true OGs in the electric BMX world.
Number 5, the Zooz 1200 Ultra Flex.
Zooz bikes with the Ultra Flex 1200. The major standout feature with this bike
what the hell, boy?
would be the front and back suspension. None of the other bikes on this list have front or back suspension. This bike also has the biggest frame out of any of the other bikes on this list. So if you are a taller person, this would be the bike to go for. This bike has a thumb throttle and pedal assist. It's got a 750 watt, 1800 watt peak, 52 direct drive motor. This bike can go 30 miles per hour plus. It's got a 30 to 45 mile range. This is also one of the highest ranged e-bikes on this list. Battery, 25 amp hour, 1300 watt hour battery. You can recharge this bad boy in about 6 hours. Now, that's a little longer than most bikes. However, that's because it's got a big, powerful battery and motor. Weight, this bad boy is 85 pounds. So this is going to be a little bit difficult to load up into your car, but it's going to be worth it when you're cruising down the street. It's got a sick LCD display. It's got hydraulic disc brakes. And again, it's got that front and back suspension. Price, this bad boy is $3,295.
Here's a recap of this sick bike. Number 4, the Crew Dart V2.
Again, no particular order. We've got the Crew Dart V2. The standout feature with this bike is the sick-ass camo colorway.
Perfect.
This print looks amazing, and I wish it was available on all of the other bikes on this list. It's got a thumb throttle and pedal assist. It's got a 750 watt Bafang rear hub motor. Speed, this thing can get up to 28 miles per hour. Battery, it's got a 48 volt, 13 amp hour lithium ion battery. It's got a 48 volt, 2 amp hour charger. Weight, it is 58 pounds. Display, it's got an updated LCD display from the previous Gen 1 edition. Price, this bad boy is $1,799, currently on sale. Regular price, $2,400.
Yeah.
Here's a recap of this sick bike. Moving on.
Again, at no particular order, at number 3, I've got the Evolve Skateboards Project BMX.
Number 3, the Evolve Skateboards Project BMX.
The standout feature on this bike would be the Skyway Tough 5-spoke wheels. These are my favorite rims on any bike. They remind me of old school BMX bikes from the 80s and early 90s. I believe they phased them out because they were just too heavy. However, I think they make up for the weight factor with just how sick they look. This bike can transform almost any bike into a sick-ass bike. In addition to the Skyway Tough wheels, it's also got a mid-drive, unlike any of the other bikes on this list. A mid-drive is generally more expensive than a hub drive. However, they've been able to get a mid-drive on this bike for a fairly decent price. In addition to the mid-drive, it's also got an adjustable seat. That doesn't sound like a big thing to be raving about. However, some of the other bikes on this list don't have an adjustable seat, and it's something I wish all of them did. That would help each rider find a more comfortable position when pedaling this bike for long periods of time. It's got a thumb throttle throttle and pedal assist. Motor, it's got a 48 volt 500 watt hour mid-drive motor. Speed, it's got a top speed of 23 miles per hour. Range, it's got a top range of 37 miles. Battery, it's got a 36 volt 9.6 amp hour Samsung battery. Charge time, this bad boy charges from 0 to 100 in just 3 hours. Weight, this bad boy is 45 pounds. So this is a relatively light e-bike, and it's one of the lightest bikes on this list. Display, it's got a LED display. Brakes, it's got mechanical disc brakes. Price, $2,899. Now, that is relatively expensive for an electric e-bike. However, I think this bike looks so cool with those mag wheels, it almost makes it worth it.
Here's a recap of this sick bike. Number 2, the Soleil E24.
In no particular order, at number 2, I've got the Soleil E24 Electric BMX bike. I love the look of this bike in the black and white colorway. The standout feature with this bike is the incredible range. This bike advertises a max range of 40 miles, and I was able to get 35 miles while not making any attempts to conserve battery whatsoever. It's got a thumb throttle and pedal assist. Motor, it's got a 48 volt 750 watt motor. Speed, it's got a top speed of 20 miles on throttle only, and it's got a top speed of 28 miles on pedal assist. Battery, it's got a removable 48 volt 15 amp hour battery. Charge time, about 4 hours. Weight, 57 pounds. Brakes, hydraulic disc brakes. Price, $1,799. However, you can get a discount on this bike with my discount below, Sticky Soleil. That's STKYSOLE.
Here's a recap of this sick bike.
No particular order, at number 1, I've got the Chimera BMX.
Number 1, the Chimera BMX.
The standout feature with this bike is the incredible acceleration. This bike goes 0 to 30 miles per hour in just 5 seconds.
Yeah!
In addition, this is also the lightest bike on the list at just 37 pounds. The last standout feature with this bike is the innovated high drive powertrain system, which is completely unique to this bike. This bike has a thumb throttle. However, it's worth noting that this is the only bike on the list that doesn't have pedal assist or a display. So you have to use an app on your phone to see the speed you're traveling, and there's no ability to use pedal assist. So you would be pedaling this bike just like a regular BMX bike and occasionally hitting that throttle to get a jolt of power. Motor, it's got a high drive motor with 3,800 watt max power. Speed, it's got a top speed of 35 miles per hour. Range, 8 to 10 miles. Now, that is if you're using throttle only for the entire time. However, the range is much longer if you use the throttle sparingly. Battery, it's got a 52 volt 8.4 amp hour battery with 3,800 watts. Brakes, disc brakes. This bike has disc brakes. Price, this bike is $4,590. It's the most expensive bike on the list. However, it does have that standout feature of being able to go 0 to 30 miles per hour in just 5 seconds. Let's get into the bonus bike, the brand new, just released Zooz Ultra Urban 2024. The standout feature with this bike would be the Zooz OG frame with a brand new battery, a brand new motor, and the Zooz Sticky Sweet tires. It's got a thumb throttle, pedal assist, motor. It's got a 750 watt motor that peaks at 1800 watts. Speed. It's got a top speed of 30 miles per hour plus. In the testing Zooz did on their closed course, they got up to 34 miles per hour. Range. 25 to 35 miles. Battery. It's got a 52 volt, 20 amp hour battery. Charger. It's got a 52 volt, 3 amp hour charger. Weight. This bad boy is 65 pounds. Display. It's got an LCD display. Price. This bad boy is $2,495. Let's talk about the best features of these 5 bikes. The fastest bike, the Chimera BMX at 35 miles per hour plus. Best overall look. I give this one to the Soleil E24 with the classic design with the minimal branding. They've just got the double stripes on the down tube of the bike. Looks really cool in my opinion. Lightest bike, the Chimera BMX. Sickest wheels, Evolve Skateboards Project BMX with the Skyway Tough wheels. Best torque, the Chimera BMX, which goes 0 to 30 in just 5 seconds. Best colorway, Crew Dart V2 with the camo print. This is the coolest paint job I've seen on any bike offered. Most comfortable. I give this one to Zooz Bikes with the Ultraflex 1200. This bike has front and back suspension. You're going to barely feel anything as you glide over bumps. Best deal. I give this one to Soleil Bicycles with the E24. My discount code is Sticky Soleil. In conclusion, each one of these bikes has their strengths and their weaknesses. What do you guys think? If you had your choice out of any of these 6 electric BMX bikes, which one would you choose and why? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And please do me a favor and click the like button and the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Thanks.